Hey, good morning, Mama Me here. Today we are making vegan butter. So let's begin. It's quick, it's easy, it's delicious, and let's get started with it. Lecithin, that's what we're going to start with. This is what holds your butter together. We're going to start with 2 teaspoons. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, again, take a look at this. You have to really have this in order to be able to make your vegan butter. All right, we have that, and then we need 1/2 teaspoon of apple cider.
You wouldn't hire an organist without hearing.
Okay.
So why would you invest?
1/2. Let me just make sure. I don't want to. Yeah.
When you're living with diabetes, steady is exciting. Only booster has carb steady to help minimize.
Oh, a little too much, maybe. All right. What's next? 1/2 cup of nut milk. So you can use any kind of nut milk you have. If you have your own, even better. I don't. I'm using cashew. Okay, 1/2 cup.
All night long to take the pressure off your shoulders and keep your neck aligned regardless of your sleeping position, so you get the best night's sleep of your life.
All right, and depending on how much butter you want to make, I don't need a real large batch today, so I'm just making one little batch, but it's enough to hold me and my family for a while. Okay, then I need 1/2 cups of coconut oil. Sounds like a lot, but that's what it takes. Still cheaper than going out and buying it, and you have nothing in it when you make it yourself. And you always want to use the refined coconut oil, because if you use the unrefined, it's going to taste like coconut, unless you want your butter to taste like coconut. Most people don't, so use the use the refined. 1.
Looking sharp, lad. Who's the lucky lady?
Going to the bank to discuss the mortgage.
See, you get a loan.
And then 1/2.
Going to the bank. This is how I dress to get a mortgage. I just go to Lending Tree. I calculate how much home I can afford. I get multiple offers to compare side by side. And the best part is, the banks come crawling to me.
Everything you need to get a better mortgage. Quoting optional. Lending Tree. When banks.
All right, we're getting there. One more little bit, maybe. All right, that's it. 1/2. And as you know, coconut oil is good for everything. If your hair is really dry, put it on your hair. If your skin is dry, use it on your skin. Sunburn, it soothes sunburn, so you can use it for so many different. See this? Really good for your skin. Da da. Moisturize myself while I'm making my butter. All right, now I need olive oil. Olive oil, we only put 1/4 cup.
Is this what you did? Is this what it's going to be like covering you if you're president? Yeah, it is. This is going to phenomenal groups, and I've been.
Okay, and then if you want salt, some people like unsalted butter. I'm going to add a little salt to mine, and normally you add like about 1/4 cup.
People know the stories are false. I'm going to continue to attack.
Olive oil, coconut oil, healthy, delicious. All right. I have to dry my hands a little bit.
Deputy Chief of Staff to President George W. Bush and a Fox News contributor. Carl, good morning to you. Just, what's your goal?
All right.
Watch this play out yesterday. What was your response?
Great entertainment, but unnecessary.
And put a little bit in.
You should be complimenting me. Trump has done a great job.
As you've seen, I didn't put much at all. Get some of these things real quick out of the way.
It is to ask the question of who got the $6 million you said on the night.
And then if you can, you want to get yourself some molds, different kind of molds in order to put this in. All right. Here we go. So now we're going to whip the air into our butter. Let's take a look.
In Iowa, and that night he stood up in front of the cameras and cheered when he said we've cracked
Nice.
$6 million. We've raised
We'll give it a
$6
taste.
million. Now, you're right. You got a choice. You can make a private gift.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Like he did in January when he turned
So good.
The reason I'm not showing up at the debate is
All right.
he raised $6 million for the vets, and he proclaimed that he raised $6 million for the vets. He had an obligation then to.
So I'm gonna pour this into
and it got contributed in a timely manner.
container that I already had.
May 23rd is when he wrote his $1 million check, and my sense is from reading the stories about $3.1 million had been contributed to those groups early on. Another $2.5 million was contributed.
And I think just these little tiny containers, I think I'm probably only gonna be able to get one. Oops.
There's another side of this though, and it's hammering the press, and it's something that may work well for Donald Trump. We've seen this happen time and time again.
Nice.
Let's listen to this soundbite from Rush Limbaugh, and I want to get your response to this, Carl.
Very
How many
nice.
years have people been begging for a Republican to just
All right. So now what I'll do is I'll refrigerate this, and when it's ready to eat, when it's set, I'll come back and show you. Right now it's got to chill, and I shall return.
It's a waste of time for manners here.
Quick thought on that, Carl, before we go.
I think Rush is right that it helps him, but who does it help him with? It helps him with the 10 million people who voted for him in the Republican primaries in the general.
Okay, now my butter is finished. This was the homemade butter. Looks delicious. And I'm just going to use a little end piece of my bread. This is the Ezekiel bread. Well, see how smooth? Lovely, 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 lovely. Of course, I left it out for a few minutes. My breakfast. I don't mess around when I eat. All right, I'm gonna give it a taste and see. I really can't wait. I've been looking forward to this.
I have asthma, one of many pieces in my life. So when my asthma symptoms kept coming back on my long-term control medicine, I talked to my doctor and found a missing piece in my asthma treatment with Brio.
Once daily Brio prevents asthma symptoms. Brio's for adults with asthma not well controlled on a long-term asthma control medicine, like an inhaled corticosteroid. Brio won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Brio opens up air.
As you may know,
Breathing for a full 24
it's excellent.
Brio contains a
It's
type of
delicious.
medicine
Very, very good.
problems.
Give it a try, guys. Subscribe, comment, favorite. Lots of love going your way. So give it on back, okay? See you later. Bye-bye.